Greetings, floss tube. From not the farm. We are on vacation in Gettysburg. We're staying at the Balladary Inn, which is a gorgeous bed and breakfast. I will put pictures of the inn, what we've done, at the very end of the weekly vlog, so that if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I did cross stitch yesterday in the car driving here. I haven't bought anything. Yeah. Guess where it's at? Not in that. My wonderful husband is being videographer because I forgot the tripod.
Hi.
He's back there videoing Foamy. So, in the car, it's a 6-hour drive from our house to Gettysburg in the misty, foggy rain of the Pennsylvania Appalachian Mountains. It's a gorgeous drive. It's not so fun when it's raining and there's sunrise and you're on the turnpike. Just saying. And we only had to go through 2 tunnels. Normally I have to go through 4 to get to Harrisburg, which is where we're headed next. I'll tell you about that later. So, in the car, I worked on hands-on design year in chalk September, which is Summer Don't Go. And I had summer done. So I got all of the jar finished, the fireflies in, and I started on Don't. I had to liberate my scissors from the back at one point because I packed them all the way in the back like an idiot.
And she remembered as we're passing the rest stop.
As we're going past the rest stop, I went, I can't get my scissors. So I had to wait like 30 miles to get to the next rest stop to get my scissors. And then I was like, well, then, after I liberated the scissors, I thought, I really need to finish that ornament that I thought I was going to finish while we were driving. Until I realized it was trapped in the back end of the van. It never got liberated. I just worked on that. So, after we got here, we got checked in. We went and visited the museum at the Gettysburg National Park Visitor Center. All had pictures. I know I already said that, didn't I? All had pictures. And then we had dinner at the pub, which is a restaurant that's on the square, which is the best burger on the planet. Just saying. So then we came back to the hotel, and he's telling me something and I can't read his lips.
Rita's water ice.
Oh yes, we also had Rita's. My husband is from New Jersey, and the closest Rita's to us in Ohio is like, what?
Youngstown?
Youngstown, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours from us. So he hasn't had Rita in like 10 years since he moved to Ohio. So when he saw the Ritas, he was like, guess what we're getting after we have our fabulous burgers? We're having Ritas. And it was really good. It was really good. So, I did stitch a little bit at the inn last night because I'm not going to stress myself out while I'm on vacation and just go, 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 go. It's not the point of vacation. So my stitching last night was on my gift for my mama, Life's Moments. It wasn't a whole lot of stitching. Something just fell. I finished this stripe, and I realized I'm going to be really aggravated because this is not... And it just stopped, which means for this remainder of my clip, my mouth is going to be unsynced because I ain't stopping the camera and starting it again. This is going to be a pain in the butt to stitch because this clump of fabric is a little too stretched from the hoop. But I'll make it through it. I will make it through. Alright, folks. I will tell you about my adventures today, tomorrow. Because I'm going to piece out this clip because we got things to do. Bye, guys. See what we pull today. It'll be interesting if I actually get stitching time. If it's working the project for stitching time. Number 1. I don't remember what it is. And I don't have my book in here with me. I want to say... Nope. Definitely don't remember. Gonna have to go look. Sup, people? So I'm in a hotel room. I'm sitting on the floor because the lighting in here sucks. So I'm like sitting under a light. And my roommates, we have a suite. So there's a door. So there's a door between our rooms. My roommates are in the other room because nobody wants to sit here and do this with me, so I have to feel ridiculous talking to my camera while they can hear me. I'm gonna be ridiculous. Excuse me. I had to adjust things. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Oh my god, it's been a day. So we drove from Gettysburg to Harrisburg today. And have stitched tonight, and we have met all of the people at the retreat. Some people I knew, some people I didn't. Hi Lynn, hi Jane, because you guys are here and you found me, and we were so excited to see each other, and I was so excited to see you guys. I love seeing you. I love seeing people that I talk to on the internet, like in real life. Like, you're a real person. I'm ridiculous. So, yesterday's adventures in Gettysburg. We did the driving tour with the audio app. $10 for the audio app. You drive around. It GPS is your location and plays select tracks while you're at that driving around. And there's select spots where you stop, and there's a bigger chunk of audio track. It actually kicks to a YouTube video that really kind of details that stop. These stops drive from an audio tour that the park has always had. I know that they used to do, so I know when we were there, when I was a kid, we did a bus tour. And I wasn't really a kid, I was 16. We did a bus tour, and the stops were stops at the bus tour, and you talk about certain things. So there's highlights of the battles. You stop at Little Round Top, where the main regiment, if you've ever seen the movie Gettysburg, if you haven't, watch it, but it's a long movie. In the movie, Chamberlain gives this whole rousing speech about fixed bayonets. We are the end of the Union line. We're going to sweep down this hill. We're going to swing like a door and wipe out the rebels. Because the main regiment was the end of the Union line on the Round Tops. And the rebels, the Confederacy, were trying to come up the hill and get behind them. Anyways, there's a whole logistics thing with it. I won't bore you with my history nerdness. So I had to stop there because Ohio's hockey team, the Columbus Blue Jackets, of course, are a nod to the Union soldiers. We call the fan club on Facebook calls themselves Union Blue, and it is common practice when it is raining and it is getting harder, and we are on the top floor of our hotel because we're in a suite. And you can hear it. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. But the Union Blue, whenever we're in a tight game, or it's a high pressure game, as we're getting down to the end and everybody's getting tense, someone will go on YouTube and link that video clip, because it's kind of like this last ditch charge, we will win this battle sort of thing. And of course, Chamberlain's charge with bayonets, because they were out of musket balls, they didn't have time to reload, so they put their bayonets on the end of their guns, they charged and repelled the Confederates.
So his charge was successful, and it really did help save the Battle of Little Round Top in the actual Battle of Gettysburg. That is the 5-minute history of that. So of course we had to stop at that. And we stopped at most of the tourist of the spots and got out and looked. There's monuments just everywhere along the pathway through the battlefield that mark it. There's markers, there's plaque markers at all of these different auto stops, which probably were the very original, like, as you tour through the battlefield, sort of indicators that give you an overview of the significance of this point. There's the monuments to each of the Union regiments that were in the battle. There are monuments to the Confederates. However, they're less regimental. They are the southern states years later erected monuments to their soldiers, whereas the Union, shortly after the battle, and it was made into a national park, had the veterans raised up the funds to have these monuments put in the areas where their regiments fought. So it was the Union really that was doing that. The Confederate side monuments were kind of much later, so they're more by the states. I did take a picture of a few of them. I didn't take a picture of all of them. I'll stick a few of them on the end of the video for the week. It's gonna be a long video, people. Hope you got your drinks. Hope you use your facilities. Hope you brought a snack. It's gonna be a long week. So we did that, and if you just go straight through, minimal stoppage, you stop and let the audio play at each spot. It's about a 2-hour tour. We stopped at every single place. We did the optional tour stops. It took us 4 hours. But being the history nerd that I am, and I'm kind of a Civil War nut. I'm a Civil War and I'm fascinated by the Civil War and the Revolutionary War. Obviously, because I'm American. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm just a history nut, but those two things sort of fascinate me. I have known family that was in the Revolutionary War. I have not made the link to be a DAR yet. It is a life goal. Even if I only do it the year before I die, I will be a DAR. Because I can prove it. I have to get... There's a link between the ancestors in Ohio and their grandparents in Vermont that I have to connect. I have to figure out how to physically connect that to make us, to put the DAR label on us. We are fairly certain, I'm fairly certain through various research channels that I'm actually a daughter of the Union also. I'm pretty sure there actually might be 2 links to the Union. And I'm very interested in pursuing those and finding out if I can. So I think at some point my camera jumped. So you're probably seeing my mouth move. And my lips are out of sync, and I apologize. So we did all that. We trussed through some muddy conditions. We had a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think my husband exhausted himself with it. And then the weather started to turn. We had thunderstorms roll through late afternoon. So we kind of hunkered down at the inn because there were some pretty heavy storms. They rolled through the Ohio area much earlier in the morning. Around 12 hours prior to them hitting us in Gettysburg, and I guess I think it's actually thundering right now. I guess it actually took out power in my area and whatnot. So, I mean, they made it across the Appalachian, and they were still pretty strong. So I'm betting they were pretty significant in Ohio. So we stayed kind of in the hotel for that. I know that there are other things to do in Gettysburg. There's Jenny Wade's house. There's the Farnsworth house. You can tour the apartment where Lincoln wrote the Gettysburg Address. There's other things to do in Gettysburg. I had done that before when I was a kid, or when I was a teenager. And as fascinating as it is, I was more interested in the battlefields. And being that the weather was kind of crappy, we just took the battlefield tours. We just did the battlefield tour. Someday I would like to go back. Hopefully it doesn't last another 19 years. And maybe we can do some more things. Obviously there's only so many times you can drive through the battlefields before you drive your spouse nuts. And then we did a ghost tour. So we did candlelight ghost tour, walked around, learned about some more of the civilian side of the history, really, because talked about the church in town, what it was like for the civilians. The building that the ghost tours were operate out of was taken over by the rebels because the end of their line in town was right in front of the house, and the family hid in the basement, in the cellar, and the rebels probably knew that they were there, but just took over the house anyways, and they were bringing wounded and bodies in, and God only knows what. And you know, some pretty brutality. I mean, the reality of war back then was kind of rough. I mean, the reality of war now is kind of rough, but I mean, when it comes to your front door, you either hide or you run. And if you run, you come back to nothing. And if you hide, there's a chance that they're going to be bringing in so many wounded that are bleeding so badly that there's going to be tons of blood. So they drain that out by drilling floors in your hole boards. And it's dripping on your head if you're hiding. It's kind of a gross reality. And we learned about, and of course the tour guide talked about Jenny Wade, and the ghost of Jenny Wade, and the ghost of a cemetery. Was not strictly Civil War. The ghost of a cemetery near a church. Some creepier things, facts about the battle. It's cool stuff, but all cool stuff. We had a really good time. And now that I've babbled on about it for 12 minutes, let's show you what I actually stitched on yesterday while I was chilling, waiting for the rain to go through. I worked on 'Tis the Season. Well, yes, you can't see it. So, I pulled it to show you the whole length of it. I don't know why. Apparently I can't measure. Because I don't know why I thought I didn't have. Because this is the very edge. There's a little bit more leafage that goes here. But I got the bottom leaf and the berries and part of this leaf done. All of this is done. There'll be some leaves out here, but pretty much that'll be the width of the project. I apparently can't measure. And my lovely scroll frame that my husband DIY'd me. Now I know I've gone out of sync because I froze. I just watched it. I will share more with you about the retreat tomorrow and show you what I'm stitching on, what I stitched on tonight at the retreat, which was minimal stitching, let me just tell you. Alright, people. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Random number generate for today's project. I'm only doing 1 through 5 because number 6 is the flower clock, and I actually am not sure where the fabric for it is. When we were packing up, excuse me, when we were packing up Monday night to come to our vacation, I couldn't find the fabric. I was doing like 6 things at once, so it's possible I have it, I just can't find it. I'll find it when I get home. Anyways, Gonna make you seasick there for a second. So, we have 1 through 5, and we pick. It didn't do anything. Number 3. Number 3 is the much beloved Cinderella. Alright, peace out. See you guys later. Hello, Velocity peeps. Words are hard. It's Saturday afternoon. I didn't film yesterday on Friday. I have no voice because I got a cold because the room was so cold. We were stitching in. It's been a long weekend. There was drama, but we're over the drama. There's been stitching today. There was stitching yesterday. I'm going to stick with my normal, show you on Monday what I did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just because if I get myself out of the loop, I will totally confuse myself. And ain't nobody want that. So, and I still haven't shown you what I did Thursday. Also, all of the goodies and stuff that I got, you know, the goodie bag, the gifts from friends, the stuff that I've bought, I will share all of that with you on Monday when I have time to sit down and actually go through it. And that's going to be an epic long clip. So be prepared for a FlossTube mini movie this week. I told you guys already. You guys are going to know by the timestamp. It's mini movie week. So, Thursday on the roll up, Thursday on the roll up from, Gettysburg. I worked on my car stitching, summer don't go. It was only about an hour drive, not even an hour. So, I only got a little bit done. I want to say I worked on this a little bit yesterday too. I did work on this a little bit yesterday. I found my floss. I had lost that. Don't ask. I worked on a little bit yesterday because when I originally got down there, there was some drama. And then I came back up to the room and I had my stitching with me. And I left it up here when I went back down. But I had that, so whatevs. Y'all know. So, and then I worked on Cinderella Thursday night. Frickin' Cinderella. It's a running joke. It's a running joke with someone here. I don't even know if she watches FlossTube. But if she does, she'll get it and she'll laugh about frickin' Cinderella. So, here's where we're going. Here's where we're at. The lighting's kind of crappy because I'm sitting next to a window. But you guys can kind of get the point. Whatevs, right? Got more of the fleur-de-lis done on her skirt. If I never see another daggone fleur-de-lis, it will be too soon after this. Not really. They're not too bad. They're just kind of tedious because it's metallic. I think if I would have done it in the right floss, you know, the not metallic floss, it wouldn't be such a pain in my arse. And that's that. So, I have filmed clips of everybody at my table, talking about their floss, about their projects, and it's quite hilarious. I had a good time with the 3 ladies. You'll see. I'm going to put those at the end of Friday's clip, which will be this one. I'm going to put those behind this. It's hilarious, you guys. You guys will love it. They are lovely ladies. And they have been so fantastic to me and Joe and all of us. So, today was more stitching. Tonight is more stitching. And that's that. And there will be plenty of pictures put on at the end of this, Gettysburg and the retreat. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!
Alright, people, we are back at the farm. The crazy farm, trying to fit us both and all our crap from retreat in the shot. Holy Jesus.
Hi, this is not ready for this.
I'm not ready for this. This is insanity. Guess what I brought back from the retreat that I didn't want? A cold. Couldn't talk Saturday. By the end of the night, I was done.
The yelling had nothing to do with it.
Yelling and screaming and shouting during
The saran wrap ball thing.
Saran wrap ball came. See, this is why I have him right now. Didn't help at all, but whatever.
We were almost the loudest table there. Then somebody tried to beat us.
This page tried to beat the competition, and we couldn't have that. My girls and I could not have that.
I'm a girl now.
Let me tell you. He helped. So, alright, I'm going to go over our stitching first. Because, as I'm trying to catch up on FlossTube, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have done nothing but watch FlossTube all day. So I can finally, maybe, possibly catch up to where I'm on current videos. Good Lord, love a duck. But anyways, I was watching Jessie Marie's video from over the week, and she said that she saw somebody on another video make a comment about wanting FlossTube to go back to not everybody showing haul. And ironically, I had seen that comment. Bless you.
That's going to happen a few times.
I had seen that comment on a Facebook group. I want to say, I don't know what Facebook group it was. And I'm like, wait a minute. And when I first saw it, it was before Jessie Marie said something about it. And I thought, wait a minute. I thought that's what FlossTube was about, was showing you our cross stitch crap and the stuff we buy. Well, so then Jessie Marie confirmed that. But anyways, if you don't want to see the cross stitch crap that I'm bringing home from retreat, I will just show you. Let's knock something over. I will show you all of the stitching that I did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you can fast forward to the next picture break.
So, are you sure you want me in here? I'm sneezy today.
I don't know. This is how I was yesterday on the car ride home.
Oh, yeah, that was my turn.
I was a miserable human. So that's where we're at. So that's what we're going to do. It's one of my soapboxes for the day. Wait till I get to my next one. I didn't take this out yet. So, why don't you show them what you've been stitching on while I pull all of my crap out? That would be great.
Doing one project at a time makes this a lot easier.
He's right. But my way's more fun.
So, what do I do with this thing? Because
Okay.
it's huge.
Do you have the picture of what it's going to look like when you're done? He does not FlossTube. I'm the only FlossTube he watches. He doesn't know what's going on.
Do I look like I watch FlossTube? I'm a guy.
You look like you need to shave, by the way.
Yeah, I do.
He forgot his razor. So he hasn't shaved all week. Oops. Okay. So what are we working on?
Dragons of Sumatra.
By
Some person.
ink circles.
Some person.
So this is our progress.
This part and all that.
Yeah, he just had this part done before we went on retreat. I don't think I've showed you. I might have snapped a picture and thrown a picture in somewhere when he started it back near Labor Day. So, and you're gonna do the border first.
It's
Are
a
you
work.
doing-
It's a plan in progress.
Meaning he has no freaking clue.
Okay. Where's the picture?
I gave you the picture back.
I know. I just remembered. You see, this thing is variegated floss, but it's like all kinds of crazy patterns put together. So, I'm trying to figure out how to go. I have never attempted something like this before, but it looks cool.
There's been several. Hey, honey, do you think I should do it this way? I think you should do it whatever way you want. So he is using all variegated. It is called for in silks. He is not using silks. I've explained this to you people. I don't remember what the DMC number is he's using. It's a DMC. And this is Thunderstorm by Picture This Plus.
What's our DMC? 115. That's our DMC.
Each one of these is like twice as long as it's supposed to be. Actually, 3 times as long as it's supposed to be. I have like 9 of them.
I bought way more than he needed. Because I bought way more than he needed because it probably won't be way more than he needed. Okay, you take that. So Friday I was to stitch on my Blank and Wise Man. He got a creative nickname because Friday night.
A night.
Crap on a cracker. What night was it? Thursday night, I was talking to another gal at the retreat, Nancy, with my friend Anna, and we were cussing at cross-stitch patterns that were not cooperating. Over the weekend, she was working on a pattern. She ran out of 3 flosses on it. She was not a happy human because the pattern didn't tell her she needed more than 1 skein for each floss. I mean, and they were specialty flosses, and they were called for specialty flosses. She was not a happy human.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 1. She got 3 and still ran out.
So, we were working on the Blanking Wiseman on Friday. While I was running around shopping, and let's see, what was I doing? I was shopping, I was talking, I was throwing things. There was a meltdown. There was a Laura meltdown. I'll tell you about it in a minute. So this is where I got. So I'm all done with the black outlining. Even if I'm not done with the black outlining, it's going to be dark gray. I did get the lines done on the striping done on his robes. Almost said dress. He's not wearing a dress, he's wearing robes. He's wearing a dress. So, hopefully, not much longer on that. And then Friday, we decided we weren't playing bingo Friday. We just didn't want to play bingo.
I wonder whose idea that was.
We're not bingo people. We're not bingo people. And when we were like, we don't really want to play bingo, everybody was kind of like, well, we don't want to play bingo. So a couple of the ladies at our table actually called it a night early both nights. All 3 nights. So I think they were just wanted to go to bed. We just didn't want to play bingo. And our roommate didn't want to play bingo. So we all 3 went up to it. Yes, we had a roommate. We had a girl roommate. If you don't like it, deal with it. We're friends. Okay? Anna's my BFF. Along with...
Also, there were actually 2 separate rooms in the hotel room.
Yes, we had a suite. There was 2 separate beds. 2 separate rooms.
Because, hon, the visual you put on there, everybody would have jumped straight to 1 guy and 2 girls in the same bed. You need to clarify, my dear.
So, mwah. So we all know and love our bird. 'Tis the season.
Huh?
We all know and love our cardinal. 'Tis the season. And I got... This is upside down. Also, that flipped around.
How is it still on there? Wow.
Very carefully. So, I got that leaf done. I started on this leaf before I petered out. I really want to get this done, so I'm going to start working on this, like, every day. Like, 1 thread a day thing. Because I really want to get this done. That, and it's October 1st, and I have, like, 3 cells that started today that I'm supposed to be doing. Who does way too much crap? I have to empty out the pocket of this bag because this bag went down with me to the stitching room on Saturday for supper, but I didn't stitch.
No. What's one of 4 bags that went with her?
No, on Saturday, I literally had everything down there with me. And, no, on Friday, I took everything down there with me because, okay, so there was some drama. Because the table we sat at Thursday night, we didn't have enough of our stuff with us to, like, claim the table. But people decided, even though there was something at the table already, it was an empty table. So they took our table. Not only did they take our table, But what was at the table was my friend's extension cord, our roommate's extension cord. They decided they were going to plug their crap into her extension cord. And when she went to get it back Friday, they were a little salty. Sorry you took our table. So...
I believe there's a word for that. It begins with a K. Oh, yeah. Karma.
So when we got our table on Friday, because the hotel did not set up enough tables for everybody. Let's start with that. We had to get the hotel to set up another table so that there was tables for everybody. And I still don't think, and there still was not enough tables. They should have had another table set up.
Unfortunately, they did the dumb thing and thought that number of tables plus number of chairs were just at the number. That's good. I mean, we're not going to have people that want to sit together or her friends or anything.
So, anyways, they should have had 2 more tables set up. But anyways, we did get another table. Thankfully, they were quick. They got us a table. They got us chairs. We were a very lovey bunch. But it's okay, because we're all friends. And we all love each other. And you know what? We were willing to do that for each other. Anyways, so... I made sure I had all my crap at that table Friday and over Friday night. Because I was getting that table back on Saturday. Okay. So then Saturday... Oh crap, I don't have the picture. Saturday was Life's Moments work. Got Stripey's done.
Got Stripey's done.
I'm trying to see what I'm doing here. I got Stripey's done, and that was about it. There was more running around. There was more crapping around. This one didn't get to stitch a whole lot on Saturday because he had to take Faye, the lady that organized the retreat, to go get a car battery. Which turned out to not be the car battery is the problem. Apparently she needs a whole new car because they found more crap wrong, I found out today. They were gone for a good chunk of the morning. Almost all of the morning and part of the afternoon.
Basically, I followed her. She couldn't go any further. We pulled over. The tow truck decided to take an hour and a half. Then we had to go get the car to the shop. Then we went to go pick something up. And turns out they completely botched what she wanted them to do for her that evening.
She picked up cakes for the retreat. They screwed up the cakes. Badly. We're not going to talk about it. So, that was Saturday. Sunday, I stitched in the car. Crap on a cracker. I put the book away and didn't have the picture of it. But I finished Snowbirds, which I had every intention of finishing at some point over the retreat week. It got done Sunday. I did make a few changes. The birds are supposed to be white. I did them in 385. I did them in 3865, which is an off-white. I forget what color this is supposed to be. But I changed it. I will list below my changes.
Can I make the guy combat?
What?
It's how many white that are white do they have? Because it's white.
This is how it works. He says, I want to stitch this, and I say, okay, let me go find the stuff. That's how it works.
And heaven forbid I say, hey, honey, I need a red.
Do you know how many reds there are?
Yeah, I know, you own most of them.
I own every single color of DMC there is in multiple versions. Or in multiple skeins. Okay. So then when we got home, I started my next ornament, which is Merry Christmas. It was my Sunday high tea start. If you don't know what Sunday high tea is, go watch Off the Grid. I will link Sunday high tea video below. So y'all know what Sunday high tea is. I'm sharing this. I am sharing the Floss Tube love. That's what I got done on it yesterday between getting home at 3 something in the afternoon, and trying to unpack. That's what I got. I'm trying not to have a mess when I'm done, so we're already at 15 minutes. This clip's going to be a doozy.
Well, you're going over what your random die roll stitch of life went over, and you are going over 4 days. Yeah, this is going to take a while. I like doing one pattern at a time. I haven't mentioned this.
He likes doing one pattern at a time. So then in the car after I finished Snowbirds, I busted out Urine Chalk September. Got all the white in. The white up here is a little bit dirty. I'm gonna probably go scrub it out. So I was sitting here looking at it, it looks a little dirty. It is something I work on in the car. So.
Are you saying my van is dirty?
No, I'm saying I had dirty hands.
Chest
Okay.
mix.
I didn't wash my hands. What happened? What? That's why. See, and that's why I don't like to use like white very much, because white very easily picks up dirt, and it looks dingy. So that's all the stitching. If you don't want to see the rest of the crap that I'm about to show you, scroll ahead.
Bye.
Now we move to crap that we got from the retreat. So, could you behind me the basket of the raffle basket? It's. So when we got to the retreat, we got a goodie bag. And Faye got us these goodie bags, and she has a business partner, Brian. I don't remember Brian's last name, but he used to work for Dimensions, designing stitching patterns. Designed this into a stitching pattern. I need the name tag holder. So we got our bag.
Do I need my name tag?
Goodies. No, you don't need your name tag.
I'll show off what the guys had people impressed with.
Everybody was impressed with Dragons of Sumatra.
Well,
In our goodie bags, we got instructions on things, and then Faye's, have his name? Brian Jackins. It does have his name. So they charted up 3 little designs for us, and everybody got a copy of these. Candy Cottage, Captain Timothy, and My Drum. Everybody got one of these. And then there were a variety of different charts. Somewhere behind me on here is his bag. Like right here. Or it was. Where did your bag go?
Over here.
Ah, Jesus.
I put my stuff over in my area so she didn't steal it.
So I got Stony Creek, Heart of America. It's got a red truck, a farmhouse, and a cute little kitchen scene. Crap on a Cracker, we just froze. Crap on a Cracker, we froze. So in my bag, I got Stony Creek's Heart of America leaflet with there's a nice little red truck. There's a kitchen scene. There's a farmhouse. And you see this on what's on the other Heart of America? Why don't you pull your chart out?
Which shirt?
The one that looks like this. The one that looks like this.
Whoa.
This is why I work solo, people. I'm kidding.
This thing? Okay.
Yes, this thing. His Heart of America chart has the farmhouse and the kitchen scene. Did we not get the red truck? I thought we got the other barn. We do have the other barn. And the other barn. Because, you know, I didn't pick out of bags or anything like that. Alright, you should have a... Do you have a Gwendolyn Place? Glendon Place. We both got Glendon Place charts. Mine's are Tooth Fairy, Save for a Rainy Day, Mad Money, and Secrets. They're little boxes. They're cute.
I got this thing.
His is called Peep Show. Appropriate. And then, we each got a little kit from Half Moon Handiworks, which is the local needlework shop. They don't really have a whole lot of cross-stitch stuff. I don't think there's a picture of the completed. There's not. But it's a little chart. It's a little chart. John James needles. DMC flosses. The thread gatherer is silk silk sheep wool.
This is cool.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't get one of those. Freaking jealous.
I got, since they're different, a ball of 712 DMC thread.
Pearl cotton number 12.
This thing.
A wood floss card that says time to stitch. I'm jealous. I freaking love that. That's steampunk and stitchy. I also got a chart that said find joy in the journey.
Now, any guys watching, this is what you do. You go, honey, I love you.
See, he loves me.
I'm not stupid. 11 years. I think I figured a few things out.
There's some candy in here too, which, you know, I haven't busted into.
This is...
What is that? That's anchor floss. That's some anchor floss.
Ooh, what's this down here?
Ooh, did you get some candy too?
Well, yes, I get candy and needle.
A needle. John James needles. People.
It's small and it's slit.
Today's clip is going to be like a half an hour long. He got a little charm that says find joy in the journey too.
What'd you get?
Mine says find joy in the journey too.
Okay.
Okay, so then...
Oh, and more floss.
And more floss.
Would it be wrong if I started eating the candy now?
As long as you don't pull a step and say, oh my god, that's effing delicious. Except actually drop the F-bomb.
Okay, it's Hershey's chocolate. If you don't know it's good, go to the store.
Everybody also got a little 2-ounce bar of soap from the Slovak farm. I commandeered his already. Do you want one? See?
Honey, if you wanted those, you could have just made like an extra few.
Exactly.
100. Chartier tube.
200 frickin' soaps. 200 frickin' soaps. In your little, in our little bags, we also got name tag holders. Yes, my scissors are on my name tag. You know why my scissors are on my name tag? We had to wear name tags at all times during the retreat. Because people, my scissors are on my name tag because I was wandering around this maze of a hotel by myself. If you're a woman, you're going to know what I mean.
I'll be right back.
Okay, peace out, homie.
Oh, no, you're pausing it on
Larry's going, I'm not pausing this shit. Pardon my French. If you're a woman, you know I was carrying around scissors by myself. So the hotel, instead of being tall, was like wide and laid out. So there was only about 6 stories in the middle section, which had the lobby, the ballrooms, the restaurant bar, some conference space, and a couple of rooms on the very top. And then you went up and down to different levels, and it was a little bit wonky because it's set in a hill, but the floors, the room floors were mostly rooms, one up on the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor. So there was a lot of rooms, but they were very spread out. If you're a woman, you know I was carrying scissors around at easy access.
You forgot to mention the gifts we got.
I am getting there.
No, you're stuck on. You're fascinated with scissors.
Our roommate, I am fascinated. Wait till you see the scissors. Our roommate got us scissor fobs. This is the one she made me. It's pink and gold. Show them yours. That's his. Get a little closer.
And this is the greatest thing I've ever received as a gift. A pouch for scissors. With
So
scissors.
then, he got that at the first retreat.
2015, I think?
Yes, 2015. So,
Needle pulling thread.
let us continue on with the free stuff. Where is your bag of this? So on Saturday, for dinner Saturday, so Pat Carson was at the retreat. This was Pat Carson's last event prior to retirement. I think I know where your bag of Kreinik is. Yep, your bag of Kreinik's in here. I think it's in here. Oh, it is. Along with the door prize. Take your crap out. So this is Pat Carson's last retreat. Last class she was teaching before her retirement.
That's where that went.
So, and he just turned on Bendy's Stitchy and Stitch with Me video. We're a mess. So, Pat Carson's retiring. Our retreat was her last event. She's a lovely lady. She was lovely to meet. I did not take her class because I'm not a class taker. I probably should have, just to say I did. But, Doug Kreinik was teaching something over in Carlisle, which was like Harrisburg. The hotel was, we froze again. And then I had to find his bag of Kreinik. So anyways, so Doug Kreinik showed up to be part of the festivities, wishing Pat well. He also brought along a little gift for us. He is on the School of San Francisco Needleworks board. And their challenge over the summer was to take this bag of bits. Because these are the bits that are left. They're not full rolls of Kreinik. Their challenge was to stitch something beautiful with these bits. So everybody got a bag of bits. These are our lovely bag of bits. I am not done with the free crap yet, people. I am not done with the free crap yet, people. So while I was up wandering around doing I don't even know what, apparently somebody walked over to our table. If you were the somebody that walked over to our table and handed this to my husband, do you remember her name?
Never got it. It was here.
Okay.
Have stuff. Run.
If you're the person who walked over to our table and would like credit for this, this is beautiful. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It sat out on our table the whole time with my little Pat Carson doll, with my little Because You Count doll, which Pat Carson signed for me, by the way. Yes. There's more free crap. So, there's more free crap. Okay, Joe won a door prize on Friday. So when Faye pulled his name for this door prize, my exact response was, I hope it's pink.
And Faye's like, I hope your wife enjoys this. Yes, there's pink.
So he got some Kreinik number 16 braid threads in, they call it Spring Fling. Faye makes bags, scissor holders. This is a pair of this is a scissor holder. And there's a matching pouch, which he just put on his head.
If anybody likes Nickelback, my name is Joe.
What's on Joey's head? So, we didn't play bingo. We did do the saran wrap ball game on Saturday. Hilarity ensued. We were literally so loud and riled up. The lady who had done the saran wrap balls had a couple extras. She gave one to us because we were entertaining. That one with the crank. So, what the bleepity bleeps. Alright, so between us, because this kind of got
all mixed together.
This is my stuff. The rest of it I gave you.
The rest of what he pulled out, because at one point I was like, dude, you have not pulled something out of this stupid ball. We got floss in various forms. We got lots of floss.
It's a floss explosion.
It's a floss explosion. I got a needle minder. And I can't remember for the life of me what this hand is called, but it's got a name. I'm sorry, somebody tell me and correct me.
Actually, that would be inform you. You didn't guess, so it would be inform.
These are little charms. They say handmade with love. They're gold and silver. I'm not taking them out of the organza bag and scattering them all over my craft room. Because y'all know that would happen.
We would find them in 3 years.
Purple polka dot ribbon. My friend actually gave this to me because I was like not getting anything out of the stupid balls.
You see, this is what happens. When you're doing the saran wrap, next person rolls until they get doubles. Well, unfortunately, for how we were sitting, I was rolling for her. I play Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop games, so I'm very good at rolling dice.
His friends all give him grief because his dice rolls are amazing when they play D&D. Jessie Marie, if you're not watching my floss tube, I'm going to direct you to this video because you play tabletop games. Random. Anyways, yeah.
I kept rolling
I was
doubles, first roll, and again.
So one of my friends was really nice, and she pulled 2 of these out. It's a $10 gift certificate to Faye's Crafty Creations. She's the gal that put on the retreat. She makes project bags, accessory holders, orch containers. So she shared with me because she felt bad for me. And then I did kind of start winning a few things. I got a bookmark. A stitchable bookmark. It looks like it's probably a 14 or a 16 count. I'll make something with it. I got really cute garden buttons. These are really cute gardening buttons. And a magnetic needle case. That's a teardrop. Which I needed because I broke my magnetic needle case. I also got a sticker that says I cross stitch so I don't stab people. Wait, it's going to invert it and you can't see it inverted. It says I cross stitch so I don't stab people. And what did you win, my darling dear?
Loops. And the little bobbin things to go with them, which I don't use. So here you go, honey.
Thanks, honey.
I did get a couple things I like. This is going to be awesome because it's the truth. I'll let you read it.
Chocolate.
Cures any ill.
Any
And then I got this cute little thing, which is on plastic fabric, so it's going to be a little fun. I've used it before.
perforated paper.
I have needle nose pliers. I know what to do.
Also free that I got. My girl, Victoria. Love you! Gave me the Mirabilia design book and a piece of Ada, which I think is 14. And then her and Miss Ely, while we were discussing blanking Wiseman, found this on the table of charts that were charts, kits, and magazines that were donations. So you could donate old stash, and then people could go up and buy it for like, I think the kits were like $5. Everything was under $5 or under. And all the proceeds went to a Navy family that the guy graduated with, Faye's son. And their family's been hit with some tragedy. So they had to get me a Wiseman. And now, on to the gift exchange. I don't have a gift exchange gift. Because my partner, Leslie, I hope you watch this, because you didn't show up.
And you didn't have the gonads to tell me you weren't showing up. So, I was asked to buy Leslie a $40 kit for Clement's The Kiss. I will insert a picture at the end of this clip. I was asked to buy that kit for her. It's $40 on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. It was a $20 gift exchange. I was told that's all she really wanted. And then she didn't even show up. So I got nothing for the gift exchange. Nothing. Thanks for that. The kit is nothing I would stitch, so I did give it to one of my table mates, Jane. Hi, honey. She watches my floss tube. She's been watching my floss tube from the very beginning, and she thought it was beautiful and wanted to stitch it, so I gave it to her, and I can't wait to see her progress on it, and I will probably pilfer pictures when she puts them up of it to share with you all. Joe, gift exchange partner, got him some wonderful things.
Anybody know the Doctor Who? It's the TARDIS. There we go. That's the TARDIS. If you don't watch Doctor Who, I'm not going to try to explain it to you.
Oh, I forgot this one.
Trying to explain time and relative dimension in space to someone who doesn't watch it is very difficult. And also she got me something else that made me pop like just jump out of my skin.
I lost a piece of chocolate.
I swear I did not eat it. Here, you hold this up.
Well, that's as good as it gets. Wait, maybe if I do it this way?
You can't see me.
Isn't that awesome fabric? That TARDIS is going to look amazing on this. He was super excited about the TARDIS. So then, I really lost my piece of chocolate. I'm gonna find it before the critters do.
Oh, speaking of...
I'm wondering if I threw it in the bag. Okay, so then I went shopping. Good Lord, did I go shopping.
And before any of you start, actually, I was right there with her shopping too, so no, she did not get any grief from the husband.
I went shopping. So the first thing I got was from, well, okay, this is in not actual buying order, but I'm trying to group everything together from shop. So BFF Bags and Pouches, they are on Facebook under BFF Bags and Pouches. They sell gorgeous project bags. So, vinyl front, project pouches,
Sorry, honey.
bags. Show them. So, this is the project pouch that I got. Look at this. It's corn. And it's sparklies. You can't see the sparkly, but the gold. There's like gold on the funnels, and it glitters.
I'm so sorry.
God bless you.
My kitty.
Show them.
You might want to back up. I bought a bag because you saw how big my hoop is, right?
Yes.
My frame I'm in. I was like, if my frame fits in this bag, I'm going to buy it. And Laura agreed. And then it fit. Here, this is my head next to this bag.
And it's like mine. It's got the vinyl front.
She actually told me that if I was to put a needle on this, the needle would break before this would pierce.
It's very thick vinyl, and it is very heavy duty vinyl. And they are gorgeously well constructed. Here's the lining fabric on mine.
Oh, there was one other part to the little thing I got.
Oh, that's right. He got a needle miner that said "Eat cupcakes" on his door price.
Hold on. Oh, 1 second.
I did order a set of. So this is the large pouch from BFF Pouches and Bags. I ordered a small, a large, a medium, and a small. This was $20. The large, the set was $55. In a purpley fabric. I'll show you it when I get it. He ordered a. Did you order?
I ordered if anybody knows Doctor Who, it is the Van Gogh exploding TARDIS pattern on the back, and this overlaying TARDIS pattern for the inside. And I'm actually going to keep and use it with my TARDIS needle minder I already owned for the TARDIS pattern we just showed you. I'm going all kinds of TARDIS on this world.
He's going TARDIS crazy. Do you remember if it was the large size or the medium?
That was I think it might have been the large. This is the stupid.
It's not stupid. It's just big.
No, it's stupid large. I mean, it was $61. Okay.
Okay, these are all
Here,
from...
this. Hey, how do I do this? That is the little needle binder house.
Okay. Another piece of paper from Krennic. I find all of it. Okay, so also at the retreat was Needleworkers Delight Silk Weavers. These guys are fabulous. I love them. I actually managed to get out of there without buying fabric. Shocking.
No, the reason why she got out of there without buying fabric is because none of the pieces she liked were big enough.
They really weren't.
And I repeat, that is the only reason.
So I got another one of the year in chalk pieces. I got August, Sleep Under the Stars. I got a thread picker, my Big Toe Design thread picker. So, you know, when you gotta frog it, you don't have to, you can use this. It's just a needle with some beading on it. He bought me the most adorable little needle binder. He bought it because I have
my heart.
His heart. And then I got these gloriously adorable counting pins. That all came from Silk Weavers.
I'm waiting my turn.
AKA Needlework Delight. Did you get anything from Needlework Delight? I don't know where you got your stuff from.
This was from the people in the back. This was from the cage, and this was from the side. Oh, off to the side.
Okay, that was from Needleworkers Delight. Dang, needle binder.
Yep. Hey, he's cool.
He is cool. Oh, these were off of the donation table. It's pinks and purples Christmas. Kind of thought that was cute. For like $1, yeah. There's a couple different alphabets in here. One of them is sewing themed. Again, for a couple bucks. Something cute to have. And randomly a piece of 11 count fabric. Because apparently the piece of fabric that I had for my big flower clock disappeared. I'll probably find it now that I bought replacement, but it was $2 for the roll. Okay.
Did we do the stuff from the gift table? From the grab table?
Oh. Also, yes, we're doing that. Also, Joe found this. What is this? It's Finally Finished by Jackie Duplessis. There's a little chart in there. Like that. It's a little box. I think it's an Ort box. Something to hold your needles on, and a needle and a little make a needle. It looks like it's probably a finishing class kit. But he got it because it came with linen, and I have decided I'm going to try to stitch on linen. I don't know how well this is going to work.
A little hint about me. When you tell me you're going to do something and you're missing something, and I see it, I'm going to get it. Period.
So it's small, so that's probably something good to start on. I don't even know what count linen this is because I haven't really looked in the package super well. We'll see how it goes. All right.
I'm sinking.
He's thinking.
My chair sinks.
His chair sinks. This is real life, people.
See? That's how much it sank. Now, do I get to show my toy?
Show off your toy.
This is an Autolite.
An Ott light.
This thing actually comes off, and you can spin this. This spreads out, and it actually clips right on the edge of my frame. So, yeah, they had it. Got a really good deal on it, partially because I was being helpful.
Power cord. Okay.
I have one other thing I bought. Well, two other things.
Okay. Now we go into the Bush Mountain Stitchery pile. That's the place. No.
I'm the only one, I don't think I'm the only one that got something from this lady.
Back check. Back check that. So. Lucy Beam was there with some of her beautiful designs, her beautiful project bags. I bought scissors. Keep count, people. I bought scissors. That's why. I bought scissors. Under the Sea Fabrics was there. I had their card. I don't know where the card went. I got... That's 2 more scissors. I also got the Shores of Hawk Run Hollow, which is the Hawk Run Hollow pattern. I wanted to start for the Hawk Run Hollow sale, which, by the way, starts today. That is one of the sales that starts today that I am doing. I don't have fabric for this. I have threads for it because it's all charted in DMC. So then there was a gal, one of a kind, baby designs. She had some snarky cross stitches and some really cute other things. Go look her up on Etsy. You will see all her cute snarky stuff.
Hey, wait. That code thing does something. Don't know what. But you're supposed to be able to scan it. But I want to show it.
Eat free patterns. He bought a dragon. It's just black and red. So. And he wants me to dye him a piece of fabric that has some flame looking to
orange
it.
and reds mixed together. Kind of look like it's...
Where's the bag? Y'all should see this mess. Holy cow. Peeps. Oh. Also he also pulled out a needle threader out of the saran wrap ball.
I have one that's already open. Never mind.
So, these are Pat's favorite needles. The eyes are gold. I have one somewhere. Already out of the package. Here it is. Now, you can't really hardly see it, but these are Pat's favorite needles. They are actually phenomenal needles. I got a package of 15. I'm going to have to buy a package more.
She retired. How are you going to get more?
She is going to continue to do the needles because those are like, just put them in the envelope, send them to the distributor. Easy. Yarn Tree has them in bulk. And I found them on Down Sunshine Lane. I will link all of that below. Everything. I will try to remember to link everything below. If I forget to link something below, holler at your girl and tell me and I'll fix it.
She's going to have a sea of blue.
Alright. Now we have to go on to Bush Mountain Stitchery.
That was these guys.
That was these, yes, that was the guys in the cage. So they have a framework grid, like the metal grid that they hang their stuff from.
I have a funny story. On Friday, I wore a black shirt. Everybody in there had a black shirt on.
Oh yeah, all the Bush Mountain Stitchery guys had on black shirts. The black. Everybody thought he worked for Bush Mountain.
But obviously, I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm a guy. If they didn't know who I was, they automatically assumed I worked there. Because there were 3 guys there, maybe 4.
3. Gary, and I don't remember the 2 boys' names.
Well, there was Dennis. He's been there every time I've been there.
Okay.
And I got scissors.
He got a pair of scissors. Those don't count as my scissors.
Simply because I found a cross-stitchable scissor case in a bag I forgot I had. So I went to get scissors to put in that case because my other scissors already got a case and they're going to stay in that case because I love that case. If it ever breaks, I'm going to cry.
So, I'm on a little hog wild at Bush Mountain. I got Lizzie Kate's A Little Stitch. What's it say? It says stitch every day. It says stitch every day. It does come with a piece of linen. Again, we're going to try the linen. And we'll try this is made with love. We're going to try the linen.
Should I put you in like an unbreakable room when you do that?
You probably should. I'll probably cry. I got The Primitive Hares, Pride and Prejudice, because on my list of 5 favorite movies, Pride and Prejudice is one of them. Also, on the list of favorite movies, like y'all don't know this, it's Beauty and the Beast, and they had a model of this up.
Hey, no, that's not how you say it.
Died.
That's not how you say it. It's Beauty and the Beast.
I was dying. And my beautiful friend Anna went over there and saw this and bought this for me, not realizing that I had bought it. I love you, Anna.
Was she able to return it?
I don't know what she did with it.
She probably kept it.
So, and also,
I might have had something to do with this pair.
I came home from the tree, not with 3 pairs of scissors. Because Saturday afternoon, I won a raffle basket.
After she gave me crud about winning the door prize.
Came home from the retreat with 4 pairs of scissors. I already have...
Can I say a scissors roll?
3 pairs of scissors. I am apparently now a scissor collector.
Well, I like the fact these are hearts.
I know, they're hearts. They're really cute. I am apparently now a scissor collector.
No, she's a crafty collector. If it crafts, she collects it. Trust me, this room's through.
Okay. Also in my raffle basket is a mug. So this design was on sweatshirts and t-shirts and mugs for the retreat.
That's the logo of the retreat.
That's the group logo. And then this is on the back, and it is the Needleworkers Creed, the Needleworkers Creed. It says, need has nothing to do with it. Every day is a chance to start a new project. Each of us is an artist. Devotion is to our needle and thread. Love me, love my needlework. End every piece with your initials and date. I don't do that, I'm bad. Working with your hands is a most fulfilling task for you to sew. For your soul. Opportunity to express yourself. Rip not with anger. Everyone makes mistakes.
Rip it.
Keep a happy heart and an open mind. Above all, love yourself. And then it's got the dates of the retreat. Oh, there's some. I knew there was something else in the cup. So it's a needle minder.
Is it like a needle minder? It's a needle minder?
It's a Junebug and Darling needle minder. So it's double-sided. You guys have seen other people with these. That's pretty cool. Or I can use other magnets and make 2 needle minders.
Oh, let me see. How many of those do we have live?
Because, how many needle minders do I have?
I was actually thinking about how many blank magnets you got because of your paper craft.
Yes. I got a project bag from So Much to Love. It's got sheep on it.
Don't count them. You'll go to sleep.
It's kind of cute. I'm not a sheep person, but there's something in the package for me from So Much to Love that I haven't looked at yet. I got a Mill Hill kit, ornament kit. This was actually on my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list. I'm not kidding. Okay, could you take the basket?
It came in this nice pretty basket.
Came in a nice pretty basket. So then there were patterns galore. Good God. Country Cottage Needleworks, Elves Workshop. Whoever put this basket together is a rock star. They won't identify themselves. North Pole Post Office. Christmas Cookies. Santa's Sleigh Work. Those are Country Cottage Needleworks. I have a lot of crap to put away. Little House Needleworks, Oh Christmas Tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'll stop singing.
The Inn at Fox River Mill. And an open, what is this? The library. It says an open book is a window into the world. So those are all the Little House Needleworks. This is something in a language I cannot pronounce. Probably French. I'm not going to butcher it. This is why I won't do the last name challenge. Jessie Marie, Kyle. Stacy.
Chalet du Dessin.
What'd he say? This clip alone is at 30 minutes.
We're at 45, 50.
I need to stop because my camera will stop recording. Finish up my basket. A Stacey Nash Primitives. Emily Poole Sewing Basket. Stacey Nash Primitives. Yeah, the band is stitched to 2. I think I got a Stacey Nash. And then Evangeline by Lavender and Lace. That's not the camera. And that completes the haul.
This is the first trip we have been in a long time where we bring stuff to give to people and still wind up bringing more back than we came with.
Yes.
Usually, even with presents and Christmas, we still leave with less than we came with. No, not this time.
So, now.
That's got a nice charm in it.
I'm about to get all up on my soapbox. You see this? You see all this? All this was from our retreat. Now, yes, we bought some of it. But so much cool free stuff, right? So, I didn't say nothing about it in my earlier clips for the week because I didn't want to ruin my weekend. If y'all don't follow Stitching in Sequence McKenna on Instagram, go check out our Instagram video from a few days ago. Dark Side Stitcher, Jen, yeah, I'm going to call you out by name. There have been several floss tubers who don't want to, address the issue. I'm going to address the issue because I just got back from retreat and all this happened as I was going to retreat. And one of the comments on McKenna's original post was, this is why I don't go on retreats. This is all why I go on retreats. 45 minutes of crap from a retreat. One person should not destroy somebody's vision of what a retreat is. It's not fair to anybody. And I certainly hope if somebody actually watches this, because I know I'm a little channel, I know I don't have very many viewers. If somebody actually watches this, who knows Jen, the Dark Side Stitcher, pull her ass up. Get her butt straight. She owes those people money. She needs to give it back. Destroying what a retreat is for people ain't cool. When we go on retreat, we have to pay for both of us to go on retreat. Because we are both stitchers. Number one, I don't fly. I don't drive myself, so I have to have a co-pilot.
No, she needs a pilot.
I need a pilot so I can co-pilot. And he stitches too, so it's not fair to ask him to drive me somewhere where he would have just as good a time.
Synchronized class fixing.
Where he would have just as good time stitching and hanging out with people and him not be able to go. And it would not be fair for me to find a ride with somebody else and leave him home, because he does this too. So we have to pay for 2 retreats. And that can be expensive. Retreats are not cheap. Some people don't get money to go on but 1 retreat a year. We don't go on more than 1 retreat a year. Some people don't get to go on a retreat every year.
Either one or
We've been on 3 retreats. 2015 was our first one. 2016 was our second one. Last year there was not one nearby that we could afford to go to. I can't go to StitchCon.
Well,
StitchCon is...
Stitch what?
StitchCon, it's a retreat in Cincinnati, but it's several $100s a person.
Do they, like, give you an auto-stitchy thingy?
Well, okay. Most retreats, your classes are included. The way Faye does it, your classes are not included. You're not required. You don't have to take a class. If you want to take a class, you pay extra for it. If you took both of the classes at the retreat, you would be at the level that most retreats are with a price.
But
we choose not to take classes.
I just want to stitch and hang out with a bunch of ladies who actually think I'm funny.
So on our first retreat, I met my lovely friend Victoria. And I met her because she wanted to go to Hershey Chocolate World. It was in the same place in Harrisburg. She wanted to go to Hershey Chocolate World. We wanted to go to Hershey Chocolate World. We all rode together with her beautiful daughter Audra, and we had a blast. The second retreat, she showed up. She came with a friend, a local gal that she had met, Eileen. So, that added another person to our group. The night of the meet and greet, the lady that put on the retreat, Faye, I talked to her quite frequently. We chit-chat back and forth. We're friends. I'm going to say we're friends. She came over to us and said, hey, this is my friend Anna. She traveled here alone. You guys want to hang out with her? She was our roommate this year. We hung out with her. We had a blast with Anna. Anna is another one of my bestest of friends. Andrea, my bestest of friend for years, who lives in Texas, I got to meet because of this retreat. We met another gal at the meet and greet, also from the same area as Victoria and Eileen, who has a noble attitude like me. And we are now the horsewomen of the apocalypse, withstanding that story for a Stitch With Me video.
I would just like to point out, part of the reason I like going to this retreat is, well, I'm a guy who cross stitches. And nobody cared.
And there were several guys there. This year I got to meet Jane, who is an avid viewer, Patrice, Sharon, I knew Claudia.
British Laura.
Claudia was from Germany. I knew Claudia, but I never really talked to her. I got to spend time with her and get to know her and become friends with her. British Laura, I got to meet.
That is now your new nickname, I'm sorry.
Sorry, British Laura. I have way more friends now than I have had in the entirety of my life, and I'm a 35-year-old adult. I don't get to see my friends but once a year when we gather for retreat. Next year's retreat is going to be a challenge for us to get to, but you better believe I'm going to do everything in my power to get to it so I can see my friends. Because I'm done. Just don't destroy the concept of a retreat for somebody because you want to be a crappy human being. And I hope that if somebody who saw that going on with Jen and thought, I can never do a retreat, watches this, if nothing more, watches this little clip and sees what a good time we had, this little segment today, and sees what a good time we had and all of this, and I'm going to add on to, well, I've already added it on because I'm going to add it on to Friday. I'm going to put it a little separate section in before this of everybody we sat with talking about their stitching so that hopefully you see how good a retreat actually is. I will be back tomorrow with the last clip of the week. This week's floss tube is going to be a freaking movie. Bye, people.
Bye.
That won't stop. Stitching.
What do you want to know about my cross?
What are you making?
I'm working on.
Maybe it would help if I kept the camera on you.
Yes, usually doesn't.
Well, I mean, I had it on you. It just was like all you and no cross stitch.
So I'm working on Reflections of New Orleans.
Ooh.
Circles.
Pretty, pretty.
And I'm doing it on 28 count casual linen in Solo by Swagert.
It's a solo lot.
So it's a solo. The color was Solo.
If it says solo, it's a solo lot.
Let me untuck this fabric and find out what we got here.
Okay. Working on it.
Casual linen 28 count.
That's upside down, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a solo dye lot, which means it's a one of a kind. Nobody else in the world's gonna have it.
Fantastic. I like that.
And what thread are we using?
And we're using Water Lilies by Karen
Karen Water Lilies.
and African Violet.
And do you like stitching with silk?
Oh yes.
She loves it.
So much better than stitching with cotton. And I'm using one of Pat Carson's fabulous needles in a size 26. If you haven't used one of these, get yourself some of these.
Get yourself some
These are
of these.
fantastic.
Fantastic. Hello, husband.
Hi, wife.
Husband. Guess you forgot his razor. Ha ha ha. Scruffy. What are we working on, babe?
What is this thing called? Dragons of Sumatra.
We can't show the pattern. What's your fabric called?
Cloudy night.
Thunderstorm by Picture This Plus.
Whatever. All I know is the needle goes, the fabric goes on the needle, and the needle stabs the fabric a lot.
And we're doing it on 16 count, right?
Yep.
And we are using DMC variegated red. I don't remember the number. I think it's
187.
I don't remember the number.
Yeah.
And we're making good progress.
Yup. And what's funny is, this is the very small edge of it.
Yep, that's the outside. But Dragons of Sumatra has been stitched several times. So that's Joe's project of the day.
Year.
Lifetime.
No.
So Joe's
I have
working
to get I have to get to my TARDIS. We have a gift exchange here at the program. Someone got me a TARDIS pattern with this beautiful space fabric, and then I found a bag that's perfect for TARDISes.
He is a monogamous stitcher.
I'm just a monogamous kind of man. That's why I have a wife, not wives.
This is going to be fantastic. All right. So, we'll talk about the gift exchange and show off the toys later. Okay. I got to wait for other people to wake up because our table's kind of deserted right now. It's like really early on Saturday morning. So, bye people. Bro.
Hi, Floss, too. I'm
This is
Sharon.
Miss Jane.
That's right. I'm here with my friend here, Sharon and Patrice. There's a hi, ladies. Hey, hey.
Say hi.
Hello, hello.
Well, we'll talk to you guys in a minute.
Yeah, we'll talk to y'all later.
We'll talk to y'all in a minute. Tell me what you share what you're working on, girlfriend.
Okay, I'm working on a Lila Studio. This pattern right here.
Let's get you actually in the camera. Good Lord. You're good.
Okay. Okay, I'm working on this pattern right here. It's called Strawberry Diana's Garden.
It's so cute.
Okay, I am working on 14 count Iada because I can see and I love it. And I'm gonna take it off somewhat off the here so everybody can see it. I started this Wednesday, but not. This is how far.
You started that Wednesday, girlfriend. You're doing vastly better than I am with this stitching thing or this stitching retreat.
This is how far I've gotten.
Ooh, that is super cute.
Yes. And this is my first retreat.
Are you having a good time?
I am loving this. I'm just dreading tomorrow because I'm going to be leaving all my friends.
Aww.
But that's okay. We will all meet up next year, 2018, which would be even better because everybody...
2019, it's 2018 already, darling.
Oh, yeah, we're not regressing.
Not regressing, we're progressing. Okay.
I don't know, I could go backwards a few years.
Okay.
Just a couple.
The positive ones, right?
Yeah.
I will be joining them in 2019, which would be great because it would be 2 weeks before my birthday.
Woohoo!
So I will get to celebrate my birthday in Nashville with my best friends. So,
Yay.
yay.
All right, ma'am. What you working on?
Hi, I'm Sharon.
This is Sharon.
This is my second Cross Stitch Club retreat. I missed the one in London last year, but
Didn't
I
we?
now have a friend from London.
I know, Miss Laura had to go to a class. We'll get her later.
But I'm working on. My friend is Deborah Dick. Can I mention her name?
You certainly
Okay.
can. Just
Deborah
don't,
Dick
as long as you don't show a pattern, you can talk
No.
about whoever you want. Name drop all you want, girlfriend.
And Deborah, if you're watching this, I love you. And I'm working on your Tempting Tangles Purplicious.
Ooh,
which is
let's see
just
it.
Loads of fun.
Oh, wait, hang on. Laura's pattern's in the background.
Oh,
we don't want
okay.
that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I'm just about finished with it.
That is beautiful.
Just about finished. I'm doing the bottom border and then it'll be framed and you'll be able to see it.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And we're having a blast. Everybody that you meet, all the friends that I meet on Facebook, it's exciting because they come to life now. You know, we can hug each other and say, oh, you are real, you're real.
I know.
And then
I
seeing
get to
old
see
friends,
you.
you know, from years before. And we're just having a great time.
Yes.
Great time.
Yes. All right, ma'am. Let's come over here.
Flip that over.
All right, she flipped it over. Thank you very much. We explained the whole. You can't show the pattern.
Yes, I flipped that over. This is my very first retreat. I'm absolutely in love, in love.
Why don't you tell the world what your name is, darling?
It's Patrice.
Okay, thank you.
I am working on a Gwendolyn Place Pretty Pumpkins. Oh, you
Those pumpkins are gorgeous.
And I can show it. I can't show
She can show the picture of what she's working on.
Okay. I'm doing it on 36 count even weave. And I'm in love with it. I fell out of love with it, but I'm back.
You're back in love
We're
with
back
it.
together, yeah.
Don't we all do that with our
broke
stitching?
up.
Yeah, we're working.
We broke up, but we're back together.
Yay. All right, I'm going to walk over here. Get all of you together. All right, say bye, Floss Tube.
Bye, Floss Tube. See you next time.
Tell everybody who you are.
Hello, I'm Claudia.
Claudia, where are you? From Germany. I was going to say, tell everybody where you're from because you have an accent. What are you working on, Lovey?
I'm working on a Prince pattern for Victoria.
Oh.
I'm not sure how it is called, if it has a name. Because I know there are three. Let me see. It shows. It only says Prince.
Only says Prince, and I can show that because that's not the pattern.
No, it's only the picture.
It's only the picture. That is lovely. What
I know
says?
there are three. I'm doing one for her. If I'm not wrong, Eileen is doing the second one, and Victoria is doing the third one.
Oh, that's nice.
There are three of them. She
Oh,
got
that's
them on
cool.
Etsy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
It is.
Tell everybody your name if you want.
Everybody, my name is Eileen.
Eileen, you're from?
Florida and Maryland, depending upon which half of my life you're talking about.
Okay. What are we working on, darling?
This is Britter Cup Designs,
Wait, we can't show the pattern. Or we can. There you go.
Basking in the Sun, and it's all hand-dyed flosses on, I think it's 20 count linen. And I'm the weird one. I stitch in hand. I don't use a hoop.
I do some things in hand too. All right, awesome. Hello, y'all. That craziness. Ooh-wee. I haven't finished editing everything together yet as of today. Today's Tuesday. Yes, I realize it is Tuesday afternoon and I need to finish editing everything together. Guess what I'm going to do when I get done with this?
Hooey. That's something. Alright. Stitching first. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. Hashtag Turkey Sow. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious by Lindy Stitches. You'd think I could remember that. It's what I worked on yesterday, since yesterday was October 1st. Got the board done. Well, I got the top border of Mrs. Delicious done. So I am stitching it all as one. So I put an extra little bloop without the little decoratives in between it. And then Mr. Delicious's border will be out here. I don't want them exactly nose to nose. I thought that looked a little goofy, in my opinion. So I'm going to get some space, chart down. Kind of want to work on this tonight. Kind of want to do a random. Kind of don't know what I want to do. I can tell you this. I forgot to show you a couple things yesterday. First of all. But plans. So I have now with Mr. and Mrs. Delicious with hashtag Herky How. I have no idea what just came out of my mouth. With hashtag Turkey Sow now started, I have 7 active whips. I have 3 other things that are sows that I'm technically need to get started. Cottage Garden Samplings, Peace on Earth, Hawk Run Hollow. This started long ago. I jumped on the bandwagon late. Hawk Run Hollow and the Tiny Modernist Santa House all started yesterday. Because yesterday we got the Tiny Modernist Santa House outline pattern. We also got announced who the Disney Sow next chart would be. It's not one I'm going to stitch. It's Pocahontas. I have nothing against Pocahontas. I'm just not going to stitch her. And that's that. So that's going to give me, if I start, cause I need to work on Hawk Run Hollow because I'm doing these individually. I need to work out fabric for these, dye fabric for these. Yes, I just rolled my pattern. Go ahead, yell at me. Plus I need to get fabric for Tiny Modernist. I have Peace on Earth fabric. I just haven't started it yet. So that's going to be 10 whips. That's a lot for dear Laura. It's a lot for dear Laura. I don't think I'm going to start any more whips until Mania. Because I'm hoping to pare down the list by Mania. Because starting 31 things in May with anything that I have currently going sounds like insanity. That being said, we'll see where we get. So lots of things are going to kind of get bubbled off to the back burner for the time being. That's kind of the immediate plans. As of last night, I really didn't think we were going to be able to make it to the Nashville cross-stitching retreat in August because we were looking at $179 a night for a hotel room, which bubbled up to over $500 in hotel room fees, $170 per person for the retreat. We pay for both of us to go on a retreat because we both stitch. And that's just simply not fair. I mean, number one, I wouldn't get there without him. Number two, especially this year, he was really into the retreat. So as you can tell from that 45-minute clip, he had a blast. So it's really not fair to say, oh, drive me all the way down here and sit around and do nothing. So, I mean, that's $340 in retreat fee alone. Now, I know there are a lot of retreats out there that's just one person. But like I said yesterday, kind of one of the reasons I like the Gals retreats, the Cross Stitch Club retreats, is classes aren't mandatory. You know, classes are an optional thing. If you don't want to do a class, you don't have to do a class. Like 2019, I'm definitely probably not doing classes because I can't afford it. But when she goes back to Harrisburg in a couple of years, I'll probably take a class, especially if there's a framing class. And maybe a finishing class. You know, I'll probably take, especially if there's a framing class. I may take a framing class before that. I don't know. But anyways. So, we've done a little bit of work. Pulled a couple strings. Well, not pulled a couple strings. I did a little bit of legwork. Chances are the hotel's going to book out before anything, so I looked at alternatives and I found an alternative for a few people to kind of defer the cost. Anyways. So trying to keep this short because I know there was like craziness yesterday. I still don't get that craziness picked up. Well, it's picked up. It's just not put away. I forgot to show you yesterday. The wonderful Victoria and her daughter Audra brought us Stitchopoly. The girls, so Audra and Maddie were the two young ladies at the retreat with us. Maddie's mom, Ann, is another gal that stitches with us. The girls are like BFFs. So, between retreat time and supper Saturday, the girls played Stitchopoly with Anna. Anna whooped their butts. As it should be. So, I don't even have this box opened. God. Fail. So, and we brought home Stitchopoly. Yes, it's going with us to Nashville. Because I'm sure the girls are going to want to play. So, we're doing what we can to make Nashville happen. Alright. In the mail, while I was gone, something showed up that I wasn't expecting. Well, I mean, I was expecting it. I just didn't think I would get it while I was out. Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. Ooh, those are pretty. Victorian Christmas. I got the Victorian Christmas thread box. I severely regretted not getting the grays. The Halloween grays. Severely regretted that. I ain't regretting it. So they came in a nice pretty box. Look at those golds and those reds and those greens. If this doesn't scream Christmas at your face, I don't know what will. Yes, I realize it is only October. But y'all, I'll do Halloween. Really, the only two holidays I do are Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, those are my holidays. I don't know. Like, seriously, this is a gorgeous box. So we have Victorian red, which this looks really pink on camera. No, it still looks really pink. It's a nice, rich, true red. It is DMC 321. Not a lot of variegation. Victorian pine cone. It's coming out a little light. My lighting must make things look a little light in here. DMC 500. It's a nice green. Victorian Holiday. Again, looking very pink. It's a little bit darker than the other red. DMC 498. Victorian Pine Bough. DMC 890. So here's a comparison of these four. A little bit lighter than that green. We'll nestle these nicely back in their box. It's not going to be as nice. They don't going to be in there as nice as they was. They're just not. Alright, what else we got in here? Victorian Christmas 666. And it looks like it's DMC 666. It is Christmas red. Antique gold, DMC 680. Victorian gold, DMC 729. Cranberry red, no DMC conversion. Because, do the Jan Hicks twist. It's got variegation in there. Jan Hicks, the most amazing idea I've ever seen to show variegation in a floss. I don't know if she came up with it, but I'm totally giving her credit for it. Because let me tell you, most amazing way to show variegation in floss. Alright, and the final bunch. Victorian Cranberry, DMC 816. Burgundy Ornament, DMC 814, 815. That's a nice burgundy red. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a better, like, shot of the box, maybe. The Holly and the Ivy, 3052. And Burgundy Ribbon is 814. That's a nice red. It's a nice deep red. And it looks like there is a little bit of variegation in this. There is variegation in this. You can see it once you do the twist. See that? The best thing I ever saw was Jan Hicks do the twist with her flosses. And you could see the variegation just explode. Jan Hicks creates. I think that's the name of her channel. I don't know. I'll look. I'll link it. I've got a lot of things to link. I am dead set guarantee I'm going to miss something. So if you scroll down looking for something I said I would link and it's not linked, yo, holler at your girl. Tell me to add the link. I'm going to do my best. I'm also not going to make a promise that this is going to get up before Wednesday. That this is going to get up by Wednesday. But you'll know if it did. Alright, that's all I have today. End of the vlog week. Next week starts a new vlog week. There was something I was going to share with you starting next week, and I don't remember what it was, so I guess it's not a big deal. Alright, end of the vlog week. Oh, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do a random tonight or not. I definitely am putting in a leaf on 'Tis the Season. I think I already said this. I kind of want to work on this some more tonight. Kind of want to do something different. Kind of don't know what I'm going to do. So, if I decide to random number it, you'll know. Because there will be a about it. There will be a lovely sound effects. Alright, gang. That's it. That's all I got. If you have any questions or want to comment, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you want to chat privately, message me. I will link Facebook information for the Slovak farm below, Instagram, Pinterest below. Always free to contact me, always free to ask me even the craziest, randomest of questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. Try to find it for you, but I may not know it. Alright guys, be kind to one another, keep stitching, do all the stuff. That's it. Bye!